feel like every time I lose weight, I gain it all back. Several times in my life, I've lost 30, 35 pounds. I usually do this with a crash diet, like a ketogenic, low carb, that kind of thing, which really works. It takes a lot of locking in and dedication to actually stay with it. But at the end of one of those ketogenic, low carb diets, you kind of don't know what to do next and you don't have a plan. And so once you're at a weight that you're comfortable with, you can't take the diet anymore and you don't have any good new habits. So you end up just slipping back into whatever you did before, and you gain all the weight back. That's what I want to avoid. I've really noticed that I'm bad about not developing good habits. I noticed this about 6 months ago, and I've been slowly working to improve myself in that way. And that's basically what is inspiring me to make this video today. So I watched a video by this creator named Andre where he was doing a 10,000 steps a day for 30-day challenge, which I thought was cool. And during the video, he talks with a doctor friend of his, and I think maybe he realized the same thing, that what matters is just changing your actual lifestyle. It's not about some kind of crash diet. You can't just change for a short term and then go back to the way you were before. You really need to have a more holistic approach to changing your life. Started at 265 and I'm down to 215. So I've lost all the weight by developing new eating habits. And that's been I've been doing it for 6 months and I've really not gone back. I cook at home, very simple meals. I changed my relationship with food. So that's what I need to do now with the exercise component, because I think that's the next step for me in keeping the weight off. My 30-day challenge is going to be similar to his, but it's not 10,000 steps. It's just 30 days of activity. I think having options is the key for me. I think that's kind of the secret sauce that I've discovered with diet. Not with the diet. See, that's the wrong way to put it. It's the secret sauce with my new eating habits. So the options that I've kind of got as a starting point, and I'm open to suggestions. If you have any ideas, drop them in the comments. I'll read it. Option 1 is walking. I think that's a good option. I really like walking in the area I'm in. The actual infrastructure here has gotten better since I've moved in. Feels nicer to walk. I don't know if you live in an area where it's suburban and you feel like you're isolated. I hate that feeling. And I feel like I've got a spot now where I can walk to stuff and not feel like I'm gonna get run over. Also would consider if anybody has any suggestions on like an indoor treadmill. I saw, and again, in Andre's video, he has this foldable one that he uses. I don't know how the quality on it is or if he likes it or not, but I'd be interested to hear that. So yeah, walking, maybe indoor treadmill, that's option 1. Option 2, my roommate spent an egregious amount of money on like a Expedience, one of those like home gym, kind of things, which is pretty cool. I've actually used it a few times. It's like band resistance and it works pretty well. And it has like pre-built workouts. So that'll be on the list. This is one I think I'll stream. So if you're interested in seeing me do this live, poorly, that'll be on twitch.tv/BooleanMD. Option 3, years ago, back when I was working and had a lot of disposable income, bought a Peloton because I used to be a really avid cyclist. Years ago, I broke my collarbone. The recovery process was crazy and bad, and that's a whole other video. But basically, I never really recovered from that in a lot of ways. So I want to get back to where I feel comfortable outside. So third option, Peloton. And then eventually this year, I want to be doing some rides outside. Ideally, a ride that's suggested by Best Side Cycling, who's a YouTuber I really like. He features and shows bike routes in the Seattle area and shows improvements and where it's connecting well. His content's cool because this is a gateway. I feel like it's a gateway for a person who wants to ride outside, but is scared to. So he's like kind of showing you the reality of riding outside, and like it's not perfect every moment, and you have to be willing to take the good with the bad. I think riding a bike around is not about the destination. It's more just because you enjoy doing it. Cars are about the destination. You're trying to get somewhere and you're trying to not be driving anymore. So that's pretty much the plan. I'll have a full video at the end. Also during the 30 days, I'll probably be figuring out how to edit videos. Fixing this stupid relinking thing took me so long. DaVinci Resolve. Why? This one's gonna be rough. It is what it is. I want my content to be closer to that video that Andre posted. I really like that. Just with my own spin on it. Throw some janky music I've wrote in there. I've been learning to play guitar for the last 6-7 months too. Just try to improve my life over time. That's what this channel is for. I think that's the ultimate habit, will be using this channel to get to where I want to be. So if you're interested in that, like, comment, subscribe. I'm on Twitch streaming. I just play games over there, and then I'll also start doing some of the stuff for this channel over there to capture the footage to use in the video. I think that's a good loop. If you want to hang out, chat about whatever you want, really, come by anytime. I stream most days in the afternoon, so like starting around 1 p.m. Pacific. If you watch this whole video, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see and what you didn't like about this video. Probably won't do too many more, just me talking to you like this. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.